Virgo, stop everything right now. I mean that put down whatever you are doing and give me your full attention for the next few minutes. Because what just came through for you is something I genuinely was not prepared for. And I have been doing this work for 16 years. 16 years of readings, thousands of people, hundreds of Virgo sessions specifically. And what is surrounding your energy right now is unlike anything I have encountered in all of that time. I am not saying that to hook you. I am saying it because it is the truth and you deserve the truth before we go any further. Something is happening around you that has a quality I do not have a word for yet. Something that made me stop, made me go back, made me look again because I could not believe what I was reading the first time. And the second time it was even clearer, even more specific, even more undeniable. So before I tell you what I am seeing, I need you to take a breath. I need you to actually be here, present, open, because what is coming through right now is the kind of thing that changes everything. Once you hear it, and you are about to hear it right now, someone is thinking about you, but not in the way people normally think about someone. Not casually, not occasionally, not in that passing way where a thought of you crosses their mind and moves on. This person is consumed completely, entirely, in a way that is starting to frighten them because they cannot stop. They have tried. They have tried distraction. They have tried logic. They have tried telling themselves it does not matter anymore. That too much time has passed. That you have moved on. That they have moved on. None of it worked. Because every single time they think they have gotten past it, something brings you back. A song, a smell, a word someone says, a face they see that reminds them of you. And when you come back into their mind, you do not arrive gently. You arrive like a flood, like everything they were trying to hold back crashes through at once. Virgo, this person is not okay. And it is because of you, not because of something you did wrong, because of what you are, because of what they felt when they were near you, because of what they have not been able to find anywhere else since you. What I am reading in this energy that I have never seen before is the specificity of it. Usually, when someone is thinking about a person, I pick up a general longing, a warmth, a pull, something that tells me there are feelings present. What I am picking up for you right now is different. This is not general longing. This is detailed. This person is replaying specific moments with you, specific conversations, specific things you said that they have turned over in their mind so many times that the words are worn smooth from the handling. There is a particular moment between you two that they return to again and again, not because it was the most dramatic moment, because of how you made them feel in it. You made them feel seen. And Virgo, for this person, being truly seen by someone is not something that happens often, maybe never at that depth, maybe never before you. And they let themselves be seen. They lowered something they never lower. And then the circumstances changed, or they panicked, or life got complicated, or they made a choice they are now living with in the particular agony of someone who knows exactly what they gave up and cannot undo it. Something broke open in this person recently. Something cracked. A moment happened, and I feel this very specifically, where they could no longer maintain the story they had been telling themselves about you. The story that said it was fine, that said they had made the right choice. That said time would make this easier. That story collapsed, not gradually, all at once. Like something that had been holding under pressure for a very long time finally gave way completely. And in the aftermath of that collapse, they were left with the truth, the full, unmanaged, impossible to explain away truth of what they feel for you, what they have always felt, what they were feeling when they pretended not to, what they were feeling when they acted like everything was fine. All of it at once, and it overwhelmed them. Virgo, this person broke down privately in a moment when no one was watching, over you, over the weight of what they have been carrying, over the gap between where things are and where they want them to be. That breakdown was recent. That wound is still fresh, and from it, something has been decided. Something they are now moving toward, something they can no longer talk themselves out of, because the cost of staying silent has become higher than the cost of saying everything. Virgo, in 16 years, I have seen people miss each other. I have seen regret. I have seen longing that lasts years. I have seen people come back. I have seen reunions. What I have never seen is this specific combination of intensity and specificity and timing all converging at once around one person, around you right now, at this exact moment in your life. There is something different about the quality of what this person feels. It is not the comfortable warmth of nostalgia. It is not the manageable ache of missing someone. It is something more urgent than that, more alive, more present tense. Like it is not about the past at all. Like what they feel is not, I miss what we had, but I need what only you can give. Now, not eventually, not when things calm down. Now. And that urgency is what has never appeared in this form before in my experience. That particular combination of you are irreplaceable and I am running out of time, arriving simultaneously in someone's energy with this much force, this much heat, this much specificity. It is extraordinary, and it is all directed at you. Let me tell you what this person has tried, because this is the part that reveals how deep this goes. They tried other people. I need you to hear that clearly. They did not wait in silence pining for you. They actively tried to replace what they felt with you. They put themselves in new situations. They gave other connections a real chance. They were not passive about moving on. They worked at it. And every single time, at some point in the new connection, something would happen. A moment of real intimacy, a deep conversation, a quiet evening where they should have felt something, and they felt the absence of you instead, not loudly, as a quiet, specific, this is not the same awareness that they could not shake no matter how much they wanted to. You became the standard, not intentionally, not because they decided to put you on a pedestal, because the reality of who you are and what you brought simply did not have a substitute. And discovering that repeatedly in situation after situation is what broke the story, is what collapsed the comfortable fiction that they were fine, is what led to the breakdown I described, is what is now leading to the movement that I have never seen come through with this much force in 16 years of doing this work. Virgo, you have changed. And this person feels it even from a distance, even without direct contact, even without any visible signal from you that something has shifted. They feel it because the energy you are putting out now is different from the energy they remember. The version of you that is present right now, the one that has been through things and processed things and arrived somewhere more solid and more certain and more entirely yourself, that version is radiating something, something that is reaching them even across the distance, something that is making the urgency stronger because they can sense, without being able to explain how, that you are becoming unreachable, not geographically, energetically, that the window that exists right now, the window where approaching you is still possible, is not going to remain open indefinitely. That you are moving forward, building something, becoming someone whose life is full enough that the space where they once existed is filling with other things. And that awareness, that specific, terrifying awareness of time running out, is accelerating everything, is turning what was already urgent into something that cannot wait another day. What is coming towards you is not a test of the waters, not a casual reach out to see if you respond, not someone dipping a toe in to assess the temperature. This is someone coming in fully with everything they have been holding, with the full weight of what collapsed inside them, with the truth they have been carrying in the private, unseen, nobody knows how heavy this has been way that only people who have been genuinely broken open by a feeling can carry. They are coming to put it down in front of you, all of it, without the management, without the careful editing, without the version of themselves that keeps things controlled and measured and safe. The controlled version tried for a long time. It is exhausted now. It is done. What is coming toward you is the raw version, the one that has no more energy for pretending, the one that has been pushed by time and urgency and the repeated devastating discovery that nothing replaces you, to the point where vulnerability is no longer a choice. It is the only option left. Virgo, when this arrives, and it is arriving soon, you are going to feel it before it happens. A pull in your chest, a sudden thought of them, a dream, a sense of anticipation that does not have a logical source. Trust that feeling. It is your system registering what is already on its way. And here is what has never come through for me before in 16 years. The specific quality of what this person intends to say, because usually I pick up the feeling of someone reaching out. The emotional quality of the approach, what I feel here is something more specific than that. This person has things prepared, not a script, not something rehearsed until it is smooth and safe. The opposite. They have things they have been holding for so long that they now know exactly what they are. exactly how they feel, exactly what went wrong and why, and what they should have done differently. They have arrived at a level of self-knowledge about this situation that only comes through a sustained, private, painful process of actually reckoning with yourself. And what comes out of that level of reckoning is not a carefully managed approach. It is the truth. Simple, direct, undefended. This is what I missed. This is how I feel. This is what I want. This is who I am now compared to who I was then. And Virgo, you are going to feel the difference between this and every other version of this conversation that has happened in the past, because this one is not coming from someone managing the situation. This is coming from someone who has finally stopped managing and started being honest. Here is the thing about you, Virgo, that I need to say, because this reading is not only about them. You are not passive in this energy. You are not simply the person being approached. You are radiating something right now that is so specific, so particular to who you have become in this season of your life, that it is pulling things toward you that would not have found you before. The version of you that exists right now, the quieter, more settled, more entirely yourself version, is different. And different in exactly the way that makes what I am describing inevitable. You stopped chasing. You stopped explaining yourself. You stopped bending toward people who were not bending toward you. And in that stopping, something started. Something in the energy around you shifted. And this person felt that shift. And it terrified them. And it woke them up. And it is what is driving everything I have been describing. Your evolution is the catalyst. Your becoming is the thing that broke their story. Your quiet, steady, nobody needs to see this growth is what made everything that has been building in them finally reach its breaking point. You did not plan this. You did not engineer it. You simply became more of yourself. And the universe responded with this, with something I have never seen before, with something that is coming toward you right now, with a force that 16 years of experience did not prepare me for. But you, Virgo, you are ready for it. You have been ready longer than, Trust what is coming. Stay open and receive it completely